go. Do I win my 50-50? We shall see. Nice! I won! Yay! Oh shit, this is early. I think this is only 30 pulls in. So do I win my 75-25? Hopefully I do. I have a better chance than not, but I also have lost it before. So this is should be a nihility one, so we're just gonna wait for the nihility sign. If it's not, then obviously we lost. Or even if it is, it could still be the wrong one. It could still be the standard banner one, but we shall see. Nihility and the right one. Nice. That's cool. I won my 50-50. I won my 50-50 and my 75-25. Nice. And I even got my my light cone early. Cool. Oh, I thought I saw that they were changing that. I saw that they were changing that they were going to make in the battle pass. They were like, oh hey, we're changing instead of giving you the blue ones, we'll give you the gold ones. I thought that was just that's all it was. And they were just changing how what they reward you with. I didn't realize that they were going to change the just remove them from the game entirely. It seems.
次の海域へと泳ぎ始める時が来た。次の海域へと泳ぎ始める時が来た。聞こえるか？嵐が呼んでいる。刹那に消える水しぶきでも集まれば波となる。刹那に消える水しぶきでも集まれば波となる。刹那に消える水しぶきでも
Okay, so you want to have her with 100% effect hit rate just for that max buff? Darn. Okay, so I need 28% more effect hit rate to get her max bonus. Oh, there. I'm doing well. How about you? Damn, 155 speed. Holy shit. Oh, that's a shame. Would have been nice. Honestly, I could try re-rolling it. Uh, because statistically, it rolled more on the stuff I don't want than what I do. Pretty well. Only really just popped on to pull for her and then build her real quick. I'm not going to use her right now. She's not perfectly built, but yeah, realistically, I should probably get energy recharge on her. I also need a lot of attack. It's like kind of tough things. I want to get her. Well, no, I guess technically it just makes Casca more important. Kafka more important. She has a new bonus. What was it here? Um, okay, yeah. So, 100%. So that might be all I need, perhaps. Maybe I don't need. So maybe she is fine with. I don't know if I want to craft her a better relic set. 'Cause these are. I mean, the main stat at least matters, but it seems like I probably want physical damage and energy regen, but we'll see. Oh man, that's so good. Oh wait, what? Seriously? Uh, little little pearls is this one. Damn. So it just gives a 90% boost damage increase to all allies. Gee, that is fucking insane. Oh, this is early. I won my 50-50 last time. We'll see if I can get her to CP1. If I don't win, I'll vote. So we'll see. Because it's not guaranteed because she's not. It could be the standard banner nihility. That actually has happened to me before. I think it was from Bronya, so that wasn't like the worst. Um, but
すべてのことは
I'm tempted
い
to
ず
actually
れ
go.
定石に
I'm
抱か
tempted
れる
to do this because it's just like that's so fucking good. Especially because she's on a dot team, so like other characters, um, other characters usually for like other teams, it's like, oh, I'm gonna have like one main damage dealer, and then I'm gonna have a lot of supports. They're gonna do these auxiliary things that, while they do damage in their own right, they're not like the main source of damage. Like like you might have Pela and Silverwolf on an Acheron team, but Pela's not gonna really do much damage. She's really just there to do defense. Well, actually, you don't even really need Pela now that Silverwolf's actually good. But like Silverwolf doesn't really do that much damage. Like she's not terrible, but she's not like amazing. So that's all well good. But for dot teams actually have all the characters do a lot of damage because what you're doing is you're applying a dot to the enemy, and the dot, the damage of the dot is determined by your attack. So pretty much all dot characters are going to have like either max out attacks or maxed out effect hit rates, and usually both because like you'll so basically yeah, they'll go for like 100% effect hit rate, but then everything else is attack because there's no point in getting crit rate or crit damage because dots don't crit. Uh, these don't crit, right? That's not that. Yeah. So I'm tempted to get this because the team I'm thinking about putting on is Kafka, her, and Black Swan, and then any healer is fine. Um, which would mean, and like Kafka does a shitload of damage. So getting E2 give her a 90% damage increase, which is really good. Well, not necessarily 90. Like obviously, I have to get Hysilens up to 100% effect hit rate to do that. And then Kafka also has like a really good damage increase bonus for her, where if your effect hit rate is above 75%, you get a bonus attack. Now, actually, realistically, I should probably get Black Swan. What is her effect hit rate? Does she have high enough? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's probably way too high, actually. But yeah, so Black Swan already has 3,000 attack. Um, yeah, she already has a 300 attack. Yeah, that's fine. She already has 300 attack, or 3,000 attack, and Kafka's bonus will increase it by 100% of its base attack. So it'd be 100% of. So it increased by another 1,200, I think. So like that's still pretty. That's still pretty good. Same for Kafka too. Kafka herself has. I think she has pretty decent. Realistically, she doesn't even need this crit damage. I could stack her more. But the issue is that her. Oh, actually, her effect hit rate is kind of shit. So actually, I could. Oh, interesting. They want to go Glamoth. They want to go the Glamoth set. And they don't want to change her. I'm pretty sure I have a. Oh, attack percent. Never mind. I thought I had an effect hit rate. So she doesn't have attack effect. So she doesn't get her own buff, basically. 135. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Oh, wait, that's not it. Yeah, I mean, 12% is not amazing. Actually, honestly, this is just better. As long as I can get to 135, which is not the hardest thing in the world to do. Except the problem is I don't have the thing she needs. An attack percent Glamoth, which is not surprising because Glamoth is used by so many fucking characters. And I think the main reason why this is useful is because it applies. It's not just attack percent, diminishing returns attack percent, but it's a pretty good damage up. And pretty much all my attack percents are already used on. I could swap it, but god damn, it's absolute dog shit. Oh, well, that's actually pretty dog shit too. I think he probably needs to crit more. Also, I could swap with him too. I should swap with this. Actually, yeah, because I'm never gonna. Like, honestly, I'm never gonna use Serval. Like, even though she's my profile pick, because I think she's one of the hottest characters in the game. Is she even built in a way? Oh, she's built to actually utilize that set. She actually could use it. I don't want to. I don't want to take it from her then and make her useless. Because even though I'm never gonna use her, it's not a great set. It's not a great piece anyway. It's not the end of the world. But it's so tempting to get more Hysilens. Because then it'll be a 90% for both. Because that's great. Just more dots is good. That is just so useful though. Well, the zone is active though, so she has to keep. Uh, just keep the zone active. So she has to basically. She basically has to do her ultimate every 3 turns. Which is kind of tough. So that's why. Wait, when the target gets attacked by an ally. Uh, anyway, yeah. So I should probably. Hmm, I really need to get her to 3600 attack. But then I might not need to worry about that because in battle, it depends if this effect applies. If the Revelry is a dynamic thing, do I have to have 3600 going into battle for it to give me the max buff, or if at any point in the middle of battle I get to 3600, do I now get increased dot damage? So that's the big question. I've always liked the dot team, so fuck it, I'm just gonna pull a little more. Try one more shot. Let's see if I can get E2, or if I can get E2, or if I lose my 50-50. If I lose my 50-50, then I'll just stop. Oh, there we go. So we'll see. Is it E2 or is it just fail? I mean, it's not. I say it's not likely to succeed because you're like, oh, well, I won my 50-50 before, therefore it's not likely for me to win this time. Well, no, like it's not like for me to like. I still have the same 50-50 chance. No matter how many times you win your 50-50 or lose it, you still have a 50-50 chance next time. It's not like, oh, the odds of getting flipping heads 3 times is not likely. Uh, but it does happen. Ah, holy shit. 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. That's nice. So E2. My dot team will be amazing.
すべての孤島はいずれ潮汐に抱かれる。
Oh, God damn it. So close. I need, if I was 0.7% more, I would get the next, another 15% damage increase. Wait, why does Robin have this set? Oh, I see. It was 2 and 2. Oh, actually, that's why. That's terrible. Oh, nice. I got attack percent without even requesting it. Oh shit! Actually, I might be able to trade. I might be able to trade back for what's her name. I don't need. I don't need above 100%. What I got. So I could. I could trade back this one. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, I mean this is not better. Obviously, this is better because like damage and shit. But I could trade this. I don't know. Like it makes Gwenithan better. Honestly, I could just re-roll for other attack stuff. But yeah, there we go. Cool. So Hysilens, or let's set up her team. Oh yeah, I removed my dot team because dot sucked. Oh yeah, I might need to bring because for the energy.
かかった魚はいるか。願いましょう。かかった魚はいるか。痛い？素晴らしい時はお別れの時間よ。いいところに来たわね。
Okay, cool. So she does get the 24% revelry. And because she is getting Kafka's torture. Okay, so Kafka and Kafka. Even if Kafka doesn't have it on my team, I need to buff her. I need to get her effects hit rate better.
Shh. 満たされぬ深海の宴に響く皆の悲鳴を。ちゃんと立ちなさい。鋭い挽歌を捧げよう。この宴酔いしれるまで落ち着いて。
茶を払い身を縛らん。
あら、優しいのね。
来ないで。
うろちょろと目障りなんだよ。アキラ、俺様だけで十分だ。
記憶は移ろいゆく泡。音のない水底で終わりなき深淵を迎えなさい。ちゃんと立ちなさい。素晴らしい時はお別れの時間よ。願いましょう。鳴り響け。痛い？琴の音は響き続ける。
これじゃやれっこないよ。霊符よ、守りたまえ。
運命の導きに
皆
感謝。
殺しにしてあげる。
まだ研究する価値はありますね。あなたにしましょう。
落ち着いて。
命の花びらよ、いつ咲こうとも風に吹き落とされる時は来る。協調よ、再びちゃんと立ちなさい。素晴らしい時はお別れの時間よ。呼吸するその感覚を落ち着いて。素晴らしい時はやがて過ぎ去る。お別れの時間よ。記憶は移ろいゆく音のない水底で終わりなき深淵を迎えなさい。ちゃんと立ちなさい。
うろちょろと目障りなんだよ。アキラ、俺様だけで十分だ。
生命は耳を澄まして落ち着いて。
スキアリー。スキアリー。スキアリー。ん？ラッキースターは誰かな？全ては星々の星の秘密を求める鍵よ。開拓者たちに真なる祝福を。
争いに意味はない。
始めようか。
くらえ星の祝福をあなたに。
どけ。さあ今だ。
即戦即決でいこう。
はい。
生死虚実一同点元家超無一角。
邪魔。
これ涼しいですね。
邪魔。
小悪退散。
千の珍奇をもって鼓舞を万事吉とならん。一心同期。
これくらい造作もない。貴様らに万倍の苦痛を与える。はあ！
うちってばなかなかやるじゃん。うちがいるんだから負けないよ。逃がさない。
客ならもてなすほかありませんね。落ち着いて。
殴ったね。ほら
全員黙れ。ああ！これくらい造作。貴様らに万倍の苦痛を与える。はあ！
逃がさない。うちに出くわすなんてついてないね。いや私も気をしっかり持たないと。星の祝福をあなたに。
重傷ね。
いたずらしちゃうよ。えへへ。思いもしなかった。私を頼れば心配ない。ドスクロのフック様のご登場だ。どけどけ。キューバーン。ラッキースターは誰かな。
全ては星々の選択。星の秘密を求める鍵よ。開拓者たちに真なる祝福を。手の施しようがないわね。命の重みを味わいなさい。
誘った覚えはないけど。星の祝福をあなたに。あららら。
Okay. I got the character I want. Hold a little more than I normally do, but I have a special place in my heart for dot teams because I remember back when this game first came out, like dot teams were like the way I beat Divergent Universe. because like follow-up teams were basically useless. Like there were like so few characters that could do follow-up attacks at the start of the game. Preservation was mostly useless too because the uh, the damage you couldn't. It was hard. I didn't have a good shields. I didn't have a good shielder, so the amount of shields I could have, and all the buffs were like based on the assumption you had shields. And so if you didn't have a shield, you were kind of fucked. And yeah, so it just wasn't great. Hunt was never really like super great because it's like it's all about just boosting your stats, which is great. Except the problem is that like turn advancing and speed boost and all that shit ruins your skill point utility because you're just like, well, shit, you just constantly run out of skill points, especially in the early game when we didn't have very many SP conscious characters. Like, and there was just no buffs in Hunt that gave you skill points back. So it was just like you just constantly ran out of skill points. Um, and then what other paths were they? Oh yeah, Remembrance was, yeah, Remembrance was back at the old days. It was all about this like freeze stuff, but it was kind of shit, and you needed so many buffs to make it work. So like all the paths were just absolutely terrible. Like healing was fine. Healing was a cool. Like you could get a buff where you could get a an extra healer in the turn order that would just naturally heal you and stuff, and you got bonuses for every time you healed, which was, I mean, back in the day it was harder to have a healer be able to constantly heal you, but still, like healing wasn't too terrible, abundance wasn't too terrible, but like nihility was just the easiest one to work with and incredibly consistent because the nihility thing caused dots, which means anytime enemies got a turn, they took dot damage. And then Kafka came out relatively early, so it's like she could then proc those additional times. And there were a lot of dot characters. Well, there were some dot characters. Like you had Sampo right from the get go, so it's like we had dot characters. So like Nihility was just kind of the easiest one to work with, and Nihility gave you energy when enemies took damage from dots. They could also give you health when enemies take damage from dots. Increase your attack when you apply a dot. Like there were so many things to buff yourself and heal yourself and get skill points and all sorts of shit. Like it was just Nihility was such a great path in early Divergent Universe, and then they kind of fleshed out follow-up attacks, and follow-up attacks with Elation were just so fucking cool and fun. Um, and then just the fact that dot teams are kind of fallen by the wayside. Like they're still not terrible, but like they, I mean, with the new Divergent universe, we don't have the same buff. So the main reason why it was dots were good in the original Divergent universe or in the original simulated universe was because if you got a seven, or if you got like, for basically if you got a lot of buffs of nihility buffs, you would then be able to accrue energy in the nihility path, and once the energy was accrued, you could then use it to you got like an action skill where you could use it to then just apply a lot of dots to all the enemies on the field. So it's like a great way to apply a shitload of dots, which worked well with Kafka because she can proc them again, and then as you progress, if you got even more nihility buffs, it allowed energy to charge faster and all sorts of other shit. So it's like you just could constantly do it. It was just so useful. And they kind of did away with that, and then recently they just kind of haven't. Now, it will definitely it will make this simulated universe really good with nihility stuff because it seems like this girl procs a shitload of dots and has lots of extra dots, and there's a lot of charge type scepters which give charges the scepter based on how many dots you apply when enemies take damage from dots. So it's like with her, it seems like you'll be able to stack a shitload. So this can make her really useful in this. So that's mainly why I got her. So I mean, I liked her. So like I liked her design, so I would get her anyway. But the reason I got extra constellations for her is because of the utility she brings to dot teams, and I'm just looking forward to that. Anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and call it. I actually only intended to stream for just a little bit, just to roll for her, but then I got distracted. And I mean, she's built too now. She's completely built. So she has 104% effect hit rate. It basically means I also can't really change. Oh wait, can I change this? Yeah, I can't really change this. This is like the only attack when I rolled, and the fact that it rolled that much effect hit rate is insanely good. Like I would essentially need if I got energy regen. We'll see how rough it gets. How energy deprived she is. To see if I need to get an energy regen rope or not. Push comes to shove, I could always just craft one and make sure I have effect hit rate and maybe like speed or something. I don't know. She actually has enough speed, so I might just do effect hit rate and attack percent. Um, but yeah, she's doing pretty well. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.